windy down here.
God.
It's gonna be hard to document you documenting your dahlias.
This is terrible. Want to see something cool? So this is Cozy Town DeVille. And even though the bugs are eating the bloom before it opens and it's not quite open yet, you get the idea, right? Isn't that cool?
Nice.
So I was waiting all season on that, and it's actually got a bunch of buds, but probably won't open well. This is a pain in the butt.
So you have to do this to all your dahlias here?
Okay, so here's the thing. I bought all these tubers, and you expect to get what you bought, but I can tell you already, I have a few that I did not order and a few that I'm missing, and a few that are labeled like they were supposed to be, and they bloomed completely different. So whether that's a seller error or me mislabeling them, which I doubt. So when they're in bloom, you're supposed to tag them. That way you know for sure exactly what it is, and it is what it says it is. And holy cow! But we have flowers. I'm so bummed that it's over though. Like, I don't know, just sad. But I did find my favorites for the year. Definitely found some keepers.
Plus you made some connections. You're gonna have a lot more dahlias coming, and
Yeah.
so you won't be short of dahlia tubers.
Well, I don't know. Like you know, ones like this, they're probably just like a tiny little clump that I'll have to keep in a clump and replant like that next year. And then there's some like, you know, Vaccio Magos. Look at that baby. Beautiful. Almost like a Cafe au lait rose, but very wide, broad petals. Look at the size of the petals. You know, that one did really well.
Why is that so different than the other ones?
What do you mean? It's huge.
Actually,
some are dinner plate, some are cactus blooms. See how they're like spiny a little bit and spiky? Some are little decorative. You know, it's like, and then some are pom-poms. Look at this one.
So the blooms have different names.
The style of the bloom has different names, and I'm still learning them. But I'll show you this one over here. Come here. And that's fully blown open, but I posted a picture of this when it had just started. And yeah. I mean, how can you argue with the glorious beauty of dahlias? Oh, it's great. Yeah, very cool. But these are like pretty decent sized plants, so I'm hoping I have a few tubers underneath. And I have multiple plants. I have at least like 1 or 2, and then sometimes I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of one variety, 8 of another that I really wanted to get a stock. Yes, that is cognac, creme de cognac. What are your children doing in the barn?
You know, last I knew, Blake was tying a noose.
Yeah, Scott, don't say that. Look at that orange. That is like a brilliant vivid orange. That one is called Naomi orange. And then we have this kind of orange, which is Sylvia. And Sylvia doesn't care where she grows. This thing has grown beautifully in my yard, at the farm, even with crappy soil. Look at both plants, like decent size, decent, like I'm gonna get lots of tubers on both of those. So that's good, because I like this one. This one is just a solid, firm, beautiful flower. I have like a dozen Bloomquist Tory P. Still, you know, just now she's starting. But those I did cuttings from. So these all started as little tiny cuttings in the basement. So you can see she's not happy really down there in the muck and the wet. But this one's really cool. So this one's called Mondrian. Look at the flower on it. See how it's got like the purple in the center, and then it kind of has yellow, and then that peachy on the outside? This is what it looks like when it fully opens. See how different it is? Like the purple kind of goes away, and then it just like, it fades. I like, this one is like one of my favorites too, and it's got dark stems. What other one impressed me? Foxy Lady. Not too foxy on the ground, but I like this one. It's like very pretty. I like that dark center.
You're a foxy lady.
Yeah. Right? sure today.
Especially today in your sweatpants.
I know, rocking I'm still in my jammies. I'm still in my patio garden cleanup outfit. But you know what? I'm entitled. Okay, so this one is a new one. It has not bloomed yet, which is why it's not labeled and there's no tag, but it's purple. I don't have any purple. Look at that. That's a pretty purple. I think the closest thing that I had to a purple was this guy. See all the bees? They are loving the dahlias when they blow open and they're done with the... So I have to see in my Excel spreadsheet of massive amounts of purchases of dahlias, which one is purple. That is super helpful that I have a bloom though. See, now I can take a picture, figure out which one it is, then label it, and I know. So that's where the labeling is not so much a pain, it's actually helpful. But
who has time for all this?
I know, right?
Like, people behind the scenes think, oh, it must be great to be a flower farmer. Let me tell you something.
It is, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just learning it. But I can tell you the joy, like the fact that I have flowers right now, like if I want to just go cut, I don't know, it's just fun. And all my zinnias are actually putting up a new flush. They looked, hey, out. They looked really crappy before and they still have powdery mildew, but they're all putting up new flowers. So I have a whole bunch that are ready for harvesting again. But these, like the dahlias, it's not a bad ending for the way it began, so I'm not totally upset about that.
I know, we keep coming to pull them, and every time we come to pull them, they keep blooming, so they must know.
I know, they're
on a short leash.
Oh, see, I got lazy. Maybe the tag is in here.
Maybe it's violet and not purple.
No, it's definitely purple. See, I would have put the tag somewhere in here.
So when you usually plant them, you put
there is a tag!
Yes!
Yes, see? Deep magenta purpley, it says on the other side. Rob Ann Royal. Yes, thank you. That is super, super helpful. So you know what? The ones that I think don't have tags, when I dig them up, I might find tags.
So now you're going to just relabel it again.
Well, what I got to do is search up Rob Ann Royal because I'm not really familiar with that one, and make sure it matches what it is, and then I'll write it on there. Because what happens sometimes, I would label it whatever I'd purchased, and then the bloom would be totally different. Like that one over there is supposed to be Vancouver, not even close. And I know I only have one Vancouver tuber, so I didn't get what I was supposed to from the seller. And that happens. I mean, I'm not saying everybody has to be perfect, but woo! So look it. This is Rob Ann Royal. Look, can you tell? Let's see. Can you see if it matches?
Yes, it's pretty good.
Yep. So that's basically what I do. It's a freaking dead-on match. So I get to mark this, and I know that what I'm marking I will have for next year, and they will be correct, and hopefully they store well. That's pretty. I don't have any. Actually, I would prefer to buy some more purples over winter. I don't really have purple.
You know, it's strange. When we came here, you said you just had to label a couple flowers. It seems like you have to label all of them.
No. A lot of them, see, only the ones in orange I did today. The ones with the pink and the green we've already done because they've been in bloom. So we tagged them when we had the chance. But there were some like this that I couldn't find the tag. I guess I didn't dig deep enough. And they weren't in bloom, so I can't confirm that that's what it is.
So today is final confirmation on the bloom.
For most, I have two that don't have a bloom and won't have a bloom. And I'm just writing on them what the tag says, but I'm putting unconfirmed. So that way, because I don't know what, you know. That's pretty. These are all the seedlings. Oh wait, is this this is another red. They didn't all open pretty though. Like, oh my God, look how small this is. Is that not the cutest little one? Holy cow. It's a super small, not happy plant, but eventually that will be a dahlia. That's a baby dahlia. I have more reds. Like this guy's pretty, look. This is like a pinwheel one. See that? It's so pretty. God, the wind is terrible.
Yes, well, we do live in a field here.
Look at this guy. So this is a little
Hold on, Dorothy.
This is like a miniature pom-pom. This is called Small World. And it's just these tiny little pom-poms. They're so cute. Ooh, look at this. See, I like the big flowers, but do you see how the heads are upside down like a shower head? Huh?
Yeah, sometimes when you get a big head, you can look down on things.
I don't like that.
Me either.
I want them to be up here because when you put them in a vase, nobody wants to look at the backside. So, you know, as much as this one, what is this?
I don't mind looking at your backside when you're putting something in a vase.
Look at Otto's Thrill. This is called Otto's Thrill. And you know what? It's kind of upside down. Like, how would I use that? I don't know. I don't know how I would use that. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it, but I don't like that. And look at all the buds are upside down. So it's kind of like that's kind of how it does it. And
the roof's going, honey.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe it'll be cheaper when the roof guys get here if the wind takes off half of it.
I know. And this one is gorgeous. I hope this one puts up massive stalks next year. I mean, it has a ton of flowers for the size plant, but oh my God. That one is called Esley. So, and I like that. So if I could get a bunch of those on really long stems.
That one looks like a rabbit.
This one's cool.
What is that?
I've never seen this one. I don't know. It's never bloomed.
You better start digging.
What is it? I better tag. See, that's another one I got to tag.
Now, what category would that fit in? Pinwheel? Well, what is it?
This one, oh, Caribbean Fantasy. I actually tagged it already, but it has not bloomed yet. Maddie must have done that. No, that's my writing.
Looks like those blooms are doing the same thing.
What's that?
Looking down.
Well, these are nodding. These are like literally, yeah, I guess a little bit. But this blooms sideways. It doesn't really look like Caribbean Fantasy, but it's cold too. Like, that's the hard thing too now. It's like the temperature kind of affects color on some of them. So anyway. This flowers. You can't say I'm not happy. Oh wait, the only other side. So, like this guy's not tagged. This is the same as that. What is this one? Bracken Sarah. I got a ton of those. There's your tag. I gotta be careful I don't hit a tuber. Hopefully I buried them enough.
Emily! At least the kids are staying occupied today and uninjured.
So I don't know where the tag is for that one. But anyway, but now I know that it's Bracken Sarah because right next to the other one it looks identical. So that's what I'm doing today. It's not fun.
Yeah, especially when I'm getting wind burnt. I think it's
We don't usually, I mean, we have a breeze most of the time here, unless it's 9,000 degrees and then there's no breeze at all because you want one.
well, it is fall now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the temperatures went from 70 degrees to 50.
I know.
So,
Hence my layers of sweatpants.
it's a little windy today.
It's the burr months. They've kicked in.
All right, honey. Well, it's been great hanging out with you here, but yeah, I think my ears are chapped at this point.
Cozy Town baby cakes. I got a couple of those. Yeah, I just have to do this one, which I think is the same as that one. So this is Alley White, and that one is Alley White. So, and then I'm kind of done.
Good.
I mean, I have to go to that other section over there.
You know what we need to do next time? Let's bring a kite.
Oh, we
That'll
should
keep
do
the kids
that.
occupied.
We should do that.
until they landed on the parkway. Traffic looks pretty good today for sales.
Where? Nobody's stopping.
Yeah, I'm out of here before the twister comes.
Jeez. Actually, that's really dangerous up there. If that hauls off and hits something, I hope it ain't me. Oh, by the way, I need to bring some of those bulb crates home so I can plant the tulips in.
Great, I'll go grab them.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't tipped over that tower of crates over there.
I need like a dozen. So
You just said a couple.
a dozen.
Yeah, a couple dozen.
Yeah.
All right,
What
I'm
is
off.
this little sign?
I'm out of here. Thank you.
Nobody's stopping you.
Only you, giving me more things to do.
Yes. If you stick around, I'm gonna.
Yes, I know. I've learned this. All right, folks. Let me get out of here at some point. Ugh. Might have to fake an injury again.
Big machines can only mean one thing. Big things are gonna happen today. We are gonna have this sucker backfilled. The sill beam is in. As you can tell, we are ready to go, and then all of the finishing up repairs will happen once the barn is lowered. So our guy is coming to lower this barn so we can complete the rest of this and clean up this mess that we have going on here. It's a beautiful morning though. More machines. That machine is actually going to be operated by an excavator who is going to put our drainage in for the backfield. I'm super excited. So lots happening. I can't wait. We'll be able to actually walk into the barn. We do have to finagle something to enter the barn. I think a little bridge or maybe some dry stack stone to kind of get in there, because we don't want the dirt right up against that sill beam, obviously, to prevent rot. But this old girl is feeling some love. So this morning, with regard to the drainage, I'm going to show you what we have going on. So we've got to have some underground springs. Plus we have a lot of runoff because we're kind of at the bottom of a massive hill. And our terrain is like sloping, obviously down to the pond, and we have wetlands. So obviously there are things happening here that we still don't know about. But what we do know is we have plenty of these wet pockets in the grass out of nowhere. So like this is always soggy. We always get the tractor stuck there when we're mowing, and the rest of it's pretty firm. So we're putting in a drainage here that is going to, some French drains that are going to basically run this way with the slope of the land, and that will hopefully take some of this runoff and redirect it outside that fence. Then the other place that we're gonna have drainage put in is down here. So just above where we're growing along this line here, where this whole field is, we are going to put some drainage, and we're gonna run a pipe basically from here, and we're gonna slope it down, and it's gonna go to here, and then we're gonna run it down to where all of the water is currently running, which is pretty much behind that fence. So, because as you can see, even here, now this is like pretty much just dirt, gravel, rock, and you can see, look how wet it is. Like we still have puddles just sitting on top. So we also have, hey!
Good morning!
I'm filming a video without you because I'm waiting here patiently for my employee to show.
The first time they said you never waiting on me.
I have never ever been early, but today. But anyway, so there is some type of drainage running out from here because we found a little mini drainage pipe here. So we have a whole bunch of stuff happening today. Did you hear?
What?
They're going to backfill today up to the barn. They're going to move all this dirt back. The other excavator that's right around the corner, we're having the drainage put in today up on that hill. And then this one's going to run all the way down here.
Wow.
And we're going to fix it, and then we can plant. You know how many things we have to plant.
They got to drain all of that somewhere else.
I know. We just have to redirect some of it. But oh my God, come here. Look at the dahlias. Yeah. He thought maybe that there could also be a dry well somewhere around there in that concrete brick. But look at the dahlias.
Wow.
They're all like coming back, and it's cold out.
Oh my gosh, look at these red ones.
I know. They're just like, holy
wow,
cow.
dude, look at the size of that one over there.
I know. I know. I almost want to, should we bring some for our client today? I almost feel like we should pick and bring dahlias.
Look at that.
It's huge. Is that not like the most gorgeous flower? It's almost too big. Oh, look at the ones way over there by the fence. We got to go get those on film.
Look at this one.
I know. They're so pretty. Like everything is just blooming, and it's so sad. It's the end of the season. I don't want them to go. Look at these big boys.
Look at the little pom-poms.
Oh, I know. They're so cute, aren't they? And then this, look. Like, isn't that not just the most gorgeous? I took pictures of these yesterday with the sunlight in the background. Just massive. Oh, I just love them. You know, these are a little weird because they have their heads are down turned. So it's pain.
On.
I know. He's actually been there.
Is he alive?
Yes, he's cold. And I don't blame him.
Froze to death.
This one's cool. Oh, I like you, hometown hero. So anyway, look at my little...
We should just pick them and have a bouquet.
I know, I did. I actually picked myself one. Did you see it? When did I do that? I did that recently.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Look at this one.
I know. It's so amazing. Bloomquist Tropic. It's funny because the ones that I love, I know by name. And then there's other ones that bloom that I'm like, what's the tag on that one? Like this guy, these stupid bugs keep eating the side of the bud.
It's too bad that
It's
flowers
annoying.
don't just last forever. Because like you could pick them and just have them go somewhere.
Yeah, and then we'd be out of business.
Oh yeah.
You'd pick, although people get bored with the same stuff. Actually,
Dude, this one is just so cool. Like,
it's massive. This is one that has some purple tinges on it. I actually need to ID that. I need to ID it. What?
come look at this one. I've never seen one like that before.
Oh, Cruella! I call it Cruella, but it's actually Cozy Town DeVille. Is that not amazing?
Dude.
Oh, I've been waiting for that
like
one.
Pink and purple and yellow.
Cozy Town baby cakes.
Baby cakes, cupcakes. Oh wait, hey.
Oh, Santa Claus. Santa Claus and Cozy Town DeVille gonna snuggle up.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, could I do that? Can I cross them? Well, they're not open yet, but I don't know, maybe. But look at this. Is that, ooh. Isn't it weird? So look at the difference between when it opens all the way. So that's Bloomquist Tropic. And then look when it's starting. Like that's a pretty significant difference to how they shape up. But it's also getting colder and weird things happen when it gets colder.
This fall is so ugly.
I know.
It's not even pretty. It's all just dead.
Well, the pond had some pretty reds, but they're like the rain came and then the rain came again and everything fell. It's horrible. And there's not even goldenrod to make it pretty.
Nothing.
No, we're done. Toast.
Except these flowers.
I know, this is what we're going on. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, anyway, we have to get to work. But how can you not smile walking through this? I think you should pick a bouquet for yourself. When you come back here, wow, look how pretty these whites are. I'm so happy with these. Very, very happy.
They're like actually cold too.
I know. Actually, that probably helps with retaining like how long they're gonna bloom. I'm taking the heads off the ones where the bugs just they eat half the bud. I think that's a tarnish bug. Oh, look at this. That is such a dark bud. Holy cow. Black satin.
Black.
It is. It's crazy. Anyway. All right. All right, I can't stay and play today. I do. I have.
Wow,
oh no, do I? Madison.
Dude, don't even.
Oh, actually no, she left me, they changed the key. So she left me one in the garage. I didn't even think about that. Isn't that terrible?
You're lucky.
All right. Time to go to work.
What are you doing? So yeah, looks like we're almost here with this barn. Gonna be lowered in 2 days. My excavator's doing an awesome job. There's the wife and kids. Or kid.
Zoe, come here.
Wow, things are happening.
Holy cow.
Can you believe it?
Not really. It's a little surreal. Wait till you walk around the back.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Oh, I'm so tired. I literally want to just like go home and sit on the couch. And I had to come check this out. A lot of work today. A lot of work done.
Yes.
Wow.
But it's almost there, honey bunny.
They got to bring it down a bit. I hear.
Yes.
Oh my God, we can almost get into it.
Almost.
Ooh, I lost my sunglasses.
See, we get there eventually.
Holy cow, what a long year, man.
Hard to believe we were walking around here about 7 months ago.
We have part of the original stone foundation that has caved.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's only part of it, but the rest of it's coming out. Look.
Nothing a little Quickcrete can't fix.
They tried. I think this was a big patch job. But anyway, so the barn, the guy that we have that's going to, that builds the antique barns and takes them down, he's going to come here and start securing the barn, and we are redoing the foundation. We're investing some moolah in this barn. How gorgeous is this? When I open up the barn doors and I have a little farm stand or whatever we do, I don't even know what's going to happen here, but in my head, you know, I'm already in the lap of luxury and picking vegetables and putting flowers on my table and teaching people how to do stuff. And, you know, I don't know how long it's going to be before that happens, but it's exciting. Well, there's no going back now.
No.
Wait till you see what is out back. So not only did we have the foundation renovation backfilled today, and it's still in process, but I had another excavator in the back putting drainage in because it needs it. Wait till you see.
Well, let's go before it gets dark.
You're gonna be surprised.
Oh, really? Am I?
Yes, because I was surprised. I mean, I thought it was wet, but I never expected wet to this degree.
Well, I guess it's good you're putting in drainage then.
Hey.
Looks like he's got some nice rocks picked out.
Yeah, well, did you see what he's doing here?
Yes, I know.
So that looks beautiful. The bottom part, I think, is going to end up being faced up also, but just for now, that's more of a retainer.
Yep.
But it's beautiful. I would love to have that almost continue.
I know, that's what I said. The first thing I thought when I saw it, I'm like, oh, Ted, you just hurt yourself with that one. Can you do the whole wall like that?
This has been what I've been using to get Zoe to...
So we should look at the fence one more time, because this will most likely be gone here in a day or two.
I'd like to keep some of these boards if we can. Is he going to just knock it down, or is he taking it out?
I don't know. I think he's going to try to pull some of them up. I don't know what he's going to do.
It's cold.
I know, and it's almost
I'm not ready.
dark.
You know what's weird? It kind of feels like the weather turned, and I was all like, okay, I'm ready for it to turn, and I'm ready to like have some downtime. But now that there's so much progress happening, it's almost like refueling me, and I'm like, no, like not yet.
No, this is the finale. So yeah, we're also going to get rid of this dry well. That'll be gone. Oh my
Let's
goodness.
go this way first. So this is the first half.
Yeah, 2 excavators at once. Hey.
3. Actually, we have 3 machines here. Oh my God. I kind of want to like learn how to do this, but so this is super wet. This is where we always used to get stuck with the tractor, even just mowing. It's always wet here. So this is where it's starting, and he's going to put a drain. It's actually running. The water is running right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I think there's a spring there. Has to be.
Wait till you, let's walk down. So we moved the big berm of soil. Do you remember the big thing of soil?
Yes.
It's moved. So I almost want to put like a hedge of something there. That's pretty. You know, like hydrangea, something I can use in bouquets, but is also pretty as a backdrop against the fence. Not too tall, but I kind of want to do that. You know, now it's opening up some ideas for me. But we're doing the drainage like this, and then there's another trench that was dug. Just look at that. Look how much water. Holy cow. Like, is this normal? I don't think that's normal. Although we've had a bad year.
Yeah, well now, next year, we're going to have to water.
I know. Next year I'll be like, okay, and now I need a fence, irrigation.
Actually, we should have them put a pipe in so we can turn it towards the garden when
right?
we need it watered.
Can we clog the French drain before if we need it? I don't know. But anyway, this is like kind of dug out, and then I think he's going to have to dig out on the other side a little bit to get it going in. But it's running. Like, we have running water. So then he started here, and we're actually so we're draining that top portion that's steep down that way where all the culvert from the road is and the runoff. And then he dug out a trench this way, and believe it or not, it's running. Like, this part isn't so much, but there's running water all the way down to where the orchard was going to be. If you watch the video where I showed off my mowing skills.
Yes, you're the
I almost
best.
killed my husband.
So he didn't find any cow carcasses around here?
Yeah. If he did, he didn't let me know. But we did find that tube that can actually get yanked out. So that one tube is running up from that other box. So there's a lot of weird things happening. Like a lot of things I don't get. Come on, Zoe. But yeah, so we had a good amount of activity today, and the pipes are going to get put in, and the crushed stone or whatever it is that helps drain into it, and then fabric, and then this is going to be partially where the road is that's going to exit out to the pond. So this is going to get a revamp. Instead of doing like this L shape of growing next year, I was brainstorming with some friends of mine and kind of figured, you know, she offered this one piece of advice about keeping it also scenic, because I don't want to really grow in rows, but you kind of have to a certain extent. But we're going to have like a meandering road that kind of winds down here and goes out there. And that way I can grow between the two roads and harvest from both sides. For accessibility, and when you drive your buckets of flowers out, it's not going to be straight uphill. It's kind of like, you know, I won't dump any buckets of waters with flowers, although I'm sure that's going to happen too. But it'll be less likely if we have sort of a just a gradual road. So that's the idea. So this part here will become the road for next year. It didn't do well. A lot of stuff didn't do well in this side anyway, but I think this is a good spot to kind of start our little road and our meandering thing. So he took all that soil from that big berm that was there and laid it back on top, which built that up a little bit. So I'm excited about that. My flowers are blooming.
I know, I was going to say, wow, just when you thought they were done.
Oh my God.
They're back.
I'm in heaven.
See, you counted these dahlias out a little bit too early.
You know what? Some of them are only like a foot tall still, but some of them are finally like, yeah, we can breathe. We have enough roots to be okay with all of this water.
It almost feels like you're already running out of room, though, listening to your plans here.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking if I actually, I only grew a couple of each variety, sometimes only one of each variety. And if I want to grow a good amount where I can harvest a good amount of the same variety, I'm thinking, wow. I mean, this whole section could be dahlias.
I like this. It's nice not to see all those weeds there anymore.
I know, isn't it? I was almost like, We don't even have to weed anymore.
So what are you going to do with that? Aren't you supposed to leave it alone for a little bit?
Once the drainage goes in, I could do a fall cover crop quickly. A quick cover crop.
And what is that going to be?
I don't know yet. There were a few suggestions given to me, and I don't remember exactly what they were, but there are fast growing like cover crops so that it will keep and chase the seeds from sprouting. Like it will outcompete the weed seeds. So I should be doing that after he's done tomorrow. It's just crazy. Oh, this is just crazy. It's almost like, it was at such a standstill for so long, and now it's like starting to happen where, in the beginning of the year I thought, okay, maybe we'll have this all done by June. And then the barn jackers were like, well, we're not getting there till mid-June. And I was like, oh, okay. So that kind of squashed that idea. But now it's like, now I'm picking up where everybody has left off, and it's just awesome. Like, I'm thrilled. It just feels like we're making progress now. And today was a big day. Like, I'm just like on cloud 9. It just feels like everything's happening. And then the roof is coming. And then we'll be so broke we won't be able to do anything. But I mean, you gotta spend money to make money, I guess. Look at this. This is wild. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, that's not the part I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it being done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to end up stuck in a ditch, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. The guy who did the drainage excavation was like, he was digging out, and he goes, it's wet. He goes, the water was chasing me while I was digging it.
Yeah.
I believe you. So.
Well, it's good. It's a good feeling, and you know what? It'll feel good to have it all out of the way this year, and then maybe next year we can actually focus on relaxing a little bit and enjoying the farm instead
I don't know
of
about relaxing. But I certainly I'm enjoying the farm a lot, and we had a lot happen this year. Like, I don't want to sound like a negative Nelly, but we had a lot of problems this year. But I also I feel like the zinnias kind of like started off the season and gave me that ambition and that drive and that reward. When they grew, I was so happy. And then the dahlias are just now replacing, the zinnias are pretty much done. They're like covered in mildew. Even though they're pretty, I can't yank them yet. I've been talking about yanking those for weeks. But they're so pretty still. And now the dahlias are coming in. All of my orders are coming in for fall planting and tulips and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of like, it's exciting. I'm thrilled. I'm excited, even if this place, doesn't take off as quick as I'd like it to. I feel successful already. So.
Well, the point really isn't for it to take off. The point is for it to naturally grow into whatever it's going to become.
Yes. Well, yeah, but you know me.
Well, yes, I do.
I have learned some patience this year. I've been forced to be patient with a lot of things this year, but I'm super happy with everybody who's pitched in and really worked around the schedule that we've needed and adjusted to rain. And we had a rough year to work around, but everybody's been super flexible and amazing, and they just coordinated well and worked together well. And all the contractors, everybody that we've had working here has been, I'm thrilled. They are worth every penny.
Well, I got connections,
Oh, I got them too, baby.
Yeah.
I got them too.
I know your winking's done pretty good.
Yep.
It's always good to let the wife call. For some reason, the men seem to call back.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but it's been a crazy ride. I don't know. You don't really realize how much is involved in this kind of a start. This kind of a business venture. I don't really know what we're gonna do. I don't know what is happening, but I'm just sampling everything, and I am just like, let's just see, what do I get the most joy out of? I'm gonna go in that route. And I can tell you, I went from not feeling comfortable cutting flowers to like cutting, bringing them in, just watching people like light up with the flowers. It's amazing. So that really does bring people joy. It brings me joy to grow them and to know that I'm doing it without any sprays, any pesticides. I'm actually helping, you know, I'm helping the bees. I'm leaving all of these. You should see the activity on there. The bees are crazy. They're all, even on the dahlias, once they've blown open and the center is showing, they literally sleep there. I'm looking at this little seedling, this little dahlia seedling that's staring at me that I didn't see yesterday. Do you see it? The pink one with the white center?
No, I don't.
Right by the fence.
Oh, way over there?
Yes, it's like staring at me.
Oh, yeah, I saw that
Isn't
yesterday.
that cute? You
Yes,
did?
yes.
Did I see it? It's like, I feel like it's like, hey, I'm over here. It's like raising its hand at me. Hey, come look at me. But yeah, I'm so excited.
Well, we're lucky too because, you know, winter's coming.
Yeah.
And we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and luckily we do have everybody lined up, and we're gonna achieve that goal. We're even gonna get the electric dug, and hopefully get that in too this week.
The trench for the electric is getting dug, so we might be able to have some nights at the barn. You know, the roof is coming off piece by piece. It's been windy and gross here, and it's like, look at the roof. It's literally just ripping off piece by piece.
I think you still do owe me a roll in the hay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not in that hay.
Well,
No
hey,
way.
don't be that way.
No way.
Be careful, don't fall in that ditch.
No, I actually impressed myself though. I kind of was like, hey, I'm too old to kind of be jumping over things like this, but I did it. And now I've done it like 5 times.
Nice. Hey now. That's
And
all we
actually,
need is
you
for
know,
them to find my wife dead in a ditch.
Buried in the trenches.
Yes.
Zoe actually gave me the courage. She kind of went over and she was like, ooh, what's that? Okay. And then she was just like, okay, screw it, I'm up there. And she jumped it. I'm like, well, if you can do it. I mean, I don't have 4 legs, but it was just as good. But yeah, this is crazy. Oh, God.
See? I knew it. That's why I'm filming this. I'm not getting blamed for this accident.
It could happen. By the way, did you see I got the strawberries in? Most of them?
Are they going to be there for a while, or are they going to get moved next year?
No, I don't know. I might put some perennials over on this side now that the drainage is in. The dahlias are starting to bloom over here, by the way. But I'm going to take all of this stuff out, and I might put like the peonies here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might get the peony, like we have a few perennials. The strawberries are more for like my pleasure and like eating them, and my kids, they love picking strawberries. So there's like 2 different varieties. We have a ton of plants. They're probably super close, but they're a foot apart, which is what was recommended. So I can't wait because the ones on the end are really settling in. Like I grew those in 1-gallon pots this year at the kids' garden. I got them as little tiny starts, kind of like this size here, and they grew into that. So I'm thrilled. So we might actually get strawberries, and if not, the chipmunks and the rabbits will be happy next year. But I'm so happy. It's happening.
It happened. What do you mean? It's happening. It already happened.
It's happened.
It feels like this is it.
What?
I don't know.
This is only the beginning. This is like year 1 was a whirlwind, man. I don't know. I do know that I have to keep working though. I can't just quit my job or my jobs and come here full time. That's a little sobering, but you know.
It was hard for me because I enjoyed coming here those summer mornings. It was hard to leave the farm and then go to a paint job.
Yeah.
So I did.
Oh, you may fall in the ditch.
Yeah, well, if I push up daisies, you'll know what happened, folks. Look for me there.
Although I did play the Powerball, which is at like $1.7 billion. So if I hit that, oh, it's on, man. Wait till you see.
Just for the record, you said you don't care about me buying a Powerball lottery ticket.
It's pouring rain out.
That if I win,
And you
I
said,
guess
I'm
you're
going to
forfeiting."
the store to get something for dinner so you don't have to make it. And And I know you're going out just to buy your ticket.
So-
But you are not going to win.
All right, but what if I do win?
If you do win, I'm getting myself a tractor.
No. Yeah, but I wouldn't win if you...
If you win, I'm getting whatever the fuck I want.
Oh my God, watch your language.
This is what's happening.
Seriously, no.
By the way, I think I got $2 in my purse.
This is proof that my wife said, honey, I do not condone you to buy lottery tickets. So if you win, it's all yours. That's your decision. Dumb decision, I think you said.
Yeah,
So-
but you'd be married to me, so I get half.
Yeah, well, great. Well, now I'm not even going to go buy one.
Oh, yeah, because a million's not enough for you.
No, I'm not sharing it with a
Come on,
selfish
you're getting-
person.
Oh yeah, I'm selfish. I'm actually stocking seeds so I can sell them for $3 a piece. Maybe I could buy my own ticket.
No, so you can buy more Halloween props. Look at this place.
I'm skipping Halloween this year.
Yes, she actually decided that her husband was correct and maybe we can't afford a lavish Halloween party this year.
We can afford it. I'm just making you happy by not spending foolishly.
Oh, you'll spend it. It just won't be there. It'll be somewhere else. So, all right, thank you. Just for legal purposes.
Legal
wanted to
purpose
get
says
that.
you win, I get half, even though it's stupid to go try.
All right. The jury is not going to like that last line. So you won't get half. You might be lucky if you get half of a half.
I hope you get something good and it don't cost too much because you can't afford to buy dinner.
Well, I got $6.
Yeah, and you're gonna spend what, 3 of it on the lottery?
No,
How
it's
much does
$2
it cost?
a ticket.
Oh,
I'm
$2.
spending all of it. I'm letting it ride.
So you're gonna spend all $6. So you're actually not going to get dinner.
Well,
You're gonna go get milk and something for dinner and put it on the credit card while you donate to the billionaire who's gonna win.
exactly.
Please, that's smart.
Boy, this video is not going to age well for you.
No.
Even with all that money, you're going to look bad.
Shut up.
No, you're going to.
Oh, that's because you think you're gonna win, dude. All the people who played the last time that it was $1 billion, and nobody won. It's a scam and a half.
Somebody won. We just don't know who that somebody is because they incorporated,
Maybe
like
it's
we're
me.
going to do. I'm going to incorporate.
Maybe it's me.
Trust me, if it was,
Everybody know.
yeah, it'd be gone anyway. It wouldn't
I
matter.
would buy New York.
You'd be broke in a month and a half.
No,
You
I
would
wouldn't.
be.
No,
You'd find a way to spend it.
no, I wouldn't.
Yes.
I would definitely create this oasis. I would probably go buy more land somewhere else that I can go to in the winter when it's warm.
I know, that's the only thing that sucks, being in zone 5.
Ooh, winter is brutal, man.
Yep.
It's brutal.
And I'm not looking forward to it. Even though I said that in the middle of summer, I can't wait till it's winter. I can. Because fall happens, like, it's already
It's cold.
done.
It's like last week was in the mid 70s and it was beautiful, and now it's like highs of 50s, and it's like, ugh. At night it's like 40s, but for the next 2 weeks it still says that we're going to be in the 40s at night. So we might be able to like keep these tubers producing, because if nothing else, if I can store my tubers properly and I can get them just divided, and that's going to save me so much money. I thought I lost so many like purchases from this year, but they're all like, not all of them are going to be amazing, but I have big enough plants that I'm at least going to get my tuber back that I put in, and I could probably take cuttings for the ones that I really enjoyed this year. I'm going to take cuttings in the spring so that I can get those up and running and multiply that stock faster than this wet soil did. But it's so fun.
Well, this isn't the end, honey.
No,
Even
I know.
though it sounds and feels like it.
By the way, I need to get my hair done. I haven't had my hair done all year. I have gray hairs everywhere, and it's like my dark roots. I like the highlights in my hair, so I have to go like fix myself up. I've literally just done nothing with myself all year.
Well,
So in the winter, I'm ready for like a whole new do. We're gonna do like a whole new. No,
all right, I'll
to
get
a
you.
haircut.
I know what to get you for Christmas. a gift certificate to Supercuts. What do you think?
I think I'd divorce you.
Why?
Because I have people I go to. And
Who?
What
No,
do you do?
it shouldn't cost more than $25 for
you
hair.
kidding me?
You're naturally beautiful. You don't need all that.
You are bald and out of touch with reality.
No, bald
Yes.
is in. People
No.
dig it.
I actually wish that I had the courage to cut my hair and go with a short do, but I don't because I'm so little already that I feel like if I did a short haircut, it might be easier, but I feel like it would just shrink me more. And I kind of like feeling like I have long hair and I'm a little young, even though I'm not. I'm getting old and creaky. Yeah. So anyway, so I need a facial. I need to clean myself up over the winter. I've really like let myself go, but I've been busy, so I got reasons.
You're all natural. You're organic.
Oh, I'm very organic this year.
Yeah, so
Come on, you can do it. Whoa, you almost missed.
you're always on the move. You look great. And you know, for everything we've been through this season, we're still here. There's no bruises.
I got a few bruises.
Well,
Ugh, not from you.
yeah, well, I was going to say,
Although I'm sure you'd like to put your name on a few of them someday.
no, you know, only on your backside.
No. Really?
Well,
Do you have to go there?
what?
Oh my God.
If I ever spanked you, that's where it would be.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
My, how the seasons have changed. How you gonna end it now, boy?
Oh, that's a great ending, I think. A happy ending,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Look,
Dog.
It's time. It's time.
All right, honey, it's getting dark out.
It's cold. I'm gonna go home.
It's getting cold outside. Time to cuddle inside.
It's so pretty here, though. Wait till next year when we actually have more. Like, where else am I'm gonna grow here also. I may have that patch and this patch and that patch and this patch. I think I am gonna need more growing space. And where are my daylilies going?
There's the cliffhanger, folks. Where's the daylilies gonna go?
I need that paddock in shape over there.
Oh,
For
God.
that.
Yeah, it'll never end. It really won't. This is gonna be a mini series. Later.